everyone, it's Molly Young. Come on in. We're going to have a little bit of fun making Inferior today, I think mostly for our junk journal. And we will be waiting for some friends to get on because this is a live. So I'm going to pull myself up on my phone and wait for a couple people. So I'm going to pull myself up on my phone. Oh, we got a little lag today going on. Come on in, everyone. Hi, hi, hi. We'll get started in a minute. We're just waiting for a couple people. TGIF, everyone. Is it just another day for you, or is it a Friday for you? Hi, Mary, and thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Debbie Wright. I'm gonna go down to the desktop and we'll just get started. I see people are coming in, but we're just gonna switch over now. I just hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, me too, Deb. But I get to come live today, so that's always fun. Um, okay, so this is the front cover of our book that we finished the other day. Now, I still have to seal in here and up here, but I'm gonna wait until I have more of the book done to do that. But overall, it's looking really cool, and I like it. It's very, very different. Um, I am moving our drawing to next week when we get further along in this project. I don't expect this project to take us too long. I was just on a lot less this week than I typically am, so I misgauged that we would be done today. And also for the fact that I didn't think I would have to redo the cover 3 times. So, we're still kind of at the beginning, but this will be a smaller project. All right. So, I want to I wanted to start today working on some tags. Now, I already did a couple of them. I don't even know where in the world they are. They're probably in my stack here. But I had a couple other ideas. Um, well, goodness, I don't know. I don't know where they are, but that's okay. That's okay. Um, so I wanted to do some tags and have them be a little bit more interesting, if you will. Hey, Mel, thanks for stopping by. So yeah, so I want to continue to use these papers, and I have a couple of my own that I may or may not bring out, but these are the papers that we used on the cover, right? So I still want to kind of stick with tying those in on the inside. So what I need to do is cut up a couple of these. And I want to embellish the tag. Like I want the tag to be interactive. Not just what I was doing of just doing like putting some paper down. Hey Kathy. And just putting the paper down and then coming back on. Like or I mean put coming back on. I'm looking at comments. Putting the paper on and then just shoving it in the envelope or the pocket. So I want to try and do a little bit better than that. And I have a stack of scraps right here. 2 by This should be okay. Looks a little crooked at the top. I think he needs some help. All right. So what I'm doing is cutting these out at 2.5 inches because I'm going to use my tag punch to make tags out of them, but I want to glue them together before doing that. So we're going to cut these out at 2.5 inches. We're saving the scraps. I'm probably going to do another little mosaic. Probably going to do another mosaic somewhere on the inside to match the cover to tie that in. But I don't think we'll be doing that today. But I don't know. I don't know where today will take us. Hi, Bonnie. Okay. So we have this one. I think I want to start with 2. So I need, and I want to use, okay, let me move these. These need to be glued together and trimmed up. And I'm just going to do this one. 2. Wait a minute. I was like, something isn't making sense to me. Okay, I got it. Except my paper's crooked. I'm try and cut them both at once. Oh, somebody's crooked in here. That's okay. We'll figure it out. So 2.5 inches. This goes back over here. And then we'll glue these together and then they'll be we'll decide what size we want for what we want it for. Let me glue these together and then we'll trim them. And we'll put the tag punch in the top. Okay. So I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac on here. Not so generous. Kind of just touching the paper and laying it down. Because, I mean, it's just scrapbook paper. This would have been cool if it was 2-sided scrapbook paper. And, you know, there's pros and cons to getting the 2-sided, right? One is you can do a lot of things with the 2-sided paper, but you only get half as much. And if you really like a print on one side and you really like a print on the other side, you have to choose which one to use. That drives me nuts. So, yeah, pros and cons to all that. Hi, Dana. We are just making some tags right now for my butterfly. As I color the Painted Lady junk journal. And it's really not a junk journal. It's going to be a folio, a journal folio. I might be crossing the line with the description of a junk journal, but if you know what I mean, it's just going to be this. This is the cover we did the other day. And then it's all going to open up and we're going to put pockets and maybe sew a couple journal pages in it, but they'll probably be plain. So that's what's on the agenda. All right, let's do this little guy. He was a leftover, but maybe we'll do a little one. All right, back to the trimmer. Okay, these guys got to get evened up. That side's not bad. That side's even. Oh, it's not. Oh, I got to look on both sides. Okay, that looks pretty good to me because we're going to distress. There's a little bit of white hanging out here, but we're going to distress it. Oh, thank you. All right, let's trim this puppy up right here. It's what happens when you start with scraps of paper that are not completely straight on one end. When we cut, everything's crooked. It's like, good luck. But we're taking care of that right now. 2. And then, oh my gosh, I have to show you guys something I found in my stash. And I know I got it from Temu a long time ago. And I ran across it today and I was like, oh, can't wait to tell everybody. All right, so we're going to have these two-sided, these are going to be tags. So look at what I got. Look at this stuff. I don't even know what it's called, you guys. It's a ribbon. It looks like a little spider web in here. And then it's all this foil. And it's a ribbon. Wouldn't that just look so awesome over the top of something? Oh, we might need to do another master board to use in this project. Maybe we'll start on that today too. Okay, so I have this tag punch. So let's put this in. It's hard to punch down. And then you get a tag. You just have to cut it to 2.5 inches long. And what's cool is you can cut it down even further to make a smaller tag. If I just went right here, I could do that. And then this one's a little bit smaller, to be honest with you. I have to try and get right in the center. Okay. So we can always trim the bottom up. I don't know where we're going to use these, but I wanted to redo my tags. And I also want to put, okay, this is where we all can laugh at Molly. Because I've never done this before. Thank you. Wait, do I have what I need? Is the biggest question. I do. Okay, so I have these eyelets, like these rivets, and I want to use my tool I found and put them in here. So, should we all laugh together? Now, there's instructions somewhere around this place. Shouldn't be too far. Because I told myself, do not lose those. I'm not going to use a washer. I think you do it this way. I don't know how people do this all the time. I know I have it on 3/16, which is what it requires to be on. I gotta put this in here. I wonder if I'm doing this upside down. You guys are probably laughing at me. This might be upside down. Hold on, it's not even in the hole. Okay, there we go. But see what that is supposed to look like when it's done? Now let's see if I have this the right way. Oh, I did. So that's the back and that's the front. It just adds a little something. I have these here. I used to use these in my polymer clay bracelets that I used to make. Oh, I might have pushed a little too hard on that one. It's okay. We're going to do some other stuff to these. Keep like denting it. Oh, it's okay. That thing got stuck. I have to try this again. Oh, that one looks a little demented. Well, that's okay. It was the first time trying to use that. I did watch a YouTube video on it though. I didn't just um okay, so then I printed out some vintage, I don't like that. I printed out some vintage stamps that, and we're gonna distress ink all this. I'm just gonna do it all at once. Sorry guys. I didn't even show you what I was looking at. And now I lost you. There you are. Okay. So like I made these little stamps in my program. And I liked it because this is so busy with all this color and everything. I was like, how can I add stuff without it like getting too loud, if you know what I mean? Thank you, thank you. But we got to put some pockets on first. Sorry, I'm flying by the seat of my pants today. I didn't really have a plan. I thought about it a lot, but I never got prepared for anything. So, but we're good. All right, so I have an idea on this one right off of the bat to do a belly band with this print. This is so crooked. So crooked. And you know what? I don't know that my trimmer will go through here. Much better. So let's do this. All right. Hey, Jamie. Happy Friday, girl. Don't want to overpower this with the black, but I do want it to have a shadow in black. This side doesn't need it. This side does. See, I went in too far down here. It'll be fine. I'll just make it look like I did that on purpose. The joys of creating. There's no undo button. That's what I love about doing mixed media, whether it be paper crafts or clay. There is no undo button. And you just have to go along with your creative process until you get something that you're like, I didn't need that old computer anyway. Okay. I think these are good. Let me do these little guys. Well, they don't need them. They have a black outline. All right. I'll just leave this stuff out for the time being. Okay, so let's focus on this one. And it's going to be two-sided. So I'm going to do a belly band on this side. And we're going to have to find something really skinny to go in it. Hold on. Some dry glue on my tip there. I'm going to put it right there. What we're going to put in it yet, I don't know. You can always cut a smaller tag out too. Sorry, I just hit my sometimes I hit my camera with my head when it's right here. I guess I could bring this down a little bit, huh? Hi, Liz! Yeah, that's got to dry, and then we can play around with how much room we have in here. And then on this side, I kind of wanted to do an envelope. I should probably use that same print. Or, I mean a pocket. Doi. I mean a pocket. Hi, Denise Osborne. How are you, my friend? All right. So I'm probably going to want to do two pocket. Wait, now where did it go? Oh, it's right here. Might want to do two pockets, but this can be one of them. And I'm literally just going to mark it about right here. It might have to be lower. Hold on. Let's see where we're at. We're crooked. That's where we're at. I bet you are. I was actually thinking about you, Denise. And I was hoping everything was okay. Making a guesstimated decision here. I think this looks good placement for a pocket, so we're going to go ahead and put this down. And then I wonder if we should put this like the same color over the top. Don't mind me. I need to cut this one down to 2.5 inches. And then this one can start up here. I got to make sure it's right side up. So this one kind of has to go from here to like here. I kind of like that wavy line. I can always make it even if I want. That looks kind of pretty. I cut this about right here. Okay, so we got to do this again because my flower's upside down. Try as I might, my flower's upside down. I need to cut. Doing it wrong again. Oh, you know why? Some are upside down and some are right side up. I never noticed that before. Let's curve it like the last one. So I like that. Now this one needs some ink on it because it's a lighter color. All right, perfect. Let's glue this one down. I'm trying to be so thin with this glue so I don't lose my pocket space, but time will tell. So that looks kind of cute. And when we stick something in here, it'll look even better because it won't tie into this background quite as much. But so then we have 2 pockets on there. And then, like I said, I think I wanted to add a little postage stamp. But I think he needs something behind him. Might be too much. Let me see something. I think he might look better on a darker one than this one. Mama Hill is in the house. Hello. Ah, Mary, I think I already said hi to you at the beginning, right? Just making sure. Sometimes my days blend together. Okay. Um, I'm trying to think a minute here. All right. I need to grab a piece. No, I don't want to use this. What do I want to use? I know what I could do. I could put this down and then put stickles over it. But I won't do that till the end. So let me just go ahead and put this one down because I know I really like it. And you know what else we could do, guys? I have some butterflies. What size do I want? Okay. I know what might work here. I have a couple ideas. Okay, one is I could put another butterfly here. Or what I could do is fussy cut. Let me try this. I'm not the best fussy cutter, but I'm going to leave some white around the outside and make this, I'm simplifying the shape of it. Let me start over here on this side. Thanks, Mary. All right. We'll see what this looks like. These darn antennas are going to be a issue because I may just go around them. And leave, just cut like a V out of here. I mean, because they're way too small. And then just try and round the corners a little bit. So like, we could do that. It would, I would just glue it down here so it would still be overlapping, but above the, and you know what else? I have this foam tape. Could make it look a little 3D. Anybody use the foam tape? Do you also glue with it? Curious minds, I don't really ever use it. Oh, I gotta go around it. Now I think I need my little guy over here. You've used the dots. I don't know how long ago or why I bought that thing, but it's sitting right next to my desk. Like, It stares at me every time I'm doing something, and I've never used it. All right, so let's just try it. It doesn't seem very sticky. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's cute because he kind of stands off now. He's gonna need glue. I bet it needs it on both sides. Oh, that side stayed down. Let's just do that. I love this. Um, sorry, I was looking at something. Um, okay, now I want to do something that I have to grab a couple things for. So hold on. Please, hold on. I'm not gonna do beads right now, but I wanted to dropping stuff. Um, these are too small. I'm looking for I want to put a ring through here with the dangly. But I have to find a jump ring that's big enough. Well, these would work. They're not exactly the color I would choose, but this looks like the right size. And guys, if you don't like the color of something, I've gone outside and sprayed them with the Rust-Oleum Gold Metallic. Just their basic brand of it. It's really good. All right. I might have some other ones in here too. This might be one. Here. I like the gold better. Okay. This won't fit around this. Now I need a really skinny one. Because these look like little sunshines. These little guys. And then I have these plain. I have these plain ones, but they're too thin unless I use a really tiny. Oh, it did go through. My mistake. Get my tools. Guys, I see people spreading these out and then trying to squeeze them back together. That's not how you do these. Hold on. This is going to have to go inside of the other one. You need to go back and forth, front to back. 2 pairs of pliers, easy peasy. You do not pull them apart. If you do that, it's going to be really hard to get them back together without something falling through the crack. Just some advice from when I used to do jewelry. So I think what I'm going to do is try and put a piece of lace through here and then tie this up. Let's try that. Okay, let me find some lace. I'm going to use some white lace because the outline on this is white. Well, baby, I don't need that much. Let's see if I can always trim it down more or get another piece. Let's see if I can get this through here, first of all. Okay. So this is going to go through, and I'm going to put this charm we just made right here. It's very plain. It has nothing on it. It's just a gold dangly charm. And then I'm going to finish tying it. And I'm going to add a pinch of glue in here. I think I'm going to use this glue. Just so my knot doesn't come out. This lace tends to be a little slick, you know? So it might be Speedy Gonzalez trying to run away from there if it's handled a lot. So I'm just going to cut that off. And then isn't that cute? I think it's cute. Ta-da! So we'll need something for this side. This is why these people that do these junk journals often, when you see everything they do with them, I mean, we're going to be an hour doing one tag this afternoon. One. Well, what did I get? 2 more bases, and then we're going to finish one. We might start on the second one. Okay, let me put this away. Okay. Got glue and tools and things I don't need right now. So what I thought might be nice to go in here. I don't know if this will fit. I'll show you what I got here in a second. I'm a little disappointed, and I'll show you why. And do I have my corner punch somewhere right here? There goes half the desk. Let me see how much this would be. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Just using my smallest corner punch on this. So we might have to trim it more. Yeah, it's not going to fit in there. All right, that's fine. I tried to put a border around here that looked like it had been sewn because I don't sew. I have a sewing machine. I have everything. It's not good. I have fist fights with that thing, and I don't have the patience. I've made some really cool stuff, though, in the past. Let me see if this fits. Okay, so I could get one in here. And I would need to cut it about right there. Oh, you know what I should have done? It's not too late, I don't think. Oh, it's very crooked. Now I need to fix it. Okay. Easy peasy. And this could go, we'll distress it. We'll add lines. Let's add some lines to it. So if you want to write a little note, you can. Provided I find here it is. I want them to be on this side. No, I want them to be on this side. I'm still not 100% even here. Bye, Liz. Thank you. Okay, so here it is. All I'm gonna do is add some lines and then add some distress ink. If you wanted to add a little note or not, but I don't want it to be 100% plain. Oh, now you can tell it's handmade. I got crooked. Okay, that is really the worst job I've ever done doing this, but we'll distress it anyway. I can go back and fix it. After all that, I'm not going to make you sit here while I do it again. And then just shy. I could do polka dots maybe. No. Yeah, let's just do some polka dots. Am I too short again? Sure am. I not a very good eyeballer today, I guess, huh? All right. Take 3. Oh, thanks, Debbie. All right, so and this is going to go somewhere in our journal. Where? I have no idea. But I want to try and get some components together because sometimes looking at a blank page is really fun. And other times it's like, I wish I had something just to give me an idea if that's the right direction I want to go in. Um, and then I'm just gonna not use the tag cutter. I'm just gonna go around this. I need my little ones. I need my little guys. And then punch a little hole in here. Distress that a little bit. I don't need to distress this side. So there's my really bad job. at drawing lines. But conceptually, it works. And I think it needs to go in this way. And then we'll find something to go, because we still have this pocket back here too. Which I'm going to have to go with like the same size. And it could also do the same thing for up here. But it's going to have to be even skinnier, man. But a two-sided tag with 1, 2, 3 places to oh yeah. I didn't think my leg was that much. But you never know. Okay. So all right. So there's that. I'm not going to add anything else to this side. I'm going to leave it nice and plain and simple. And then this side we'll do 2 more pockets for it's Friday, probably on Monday. I'll work on it so this is done by Monday. But I'm just going to make 2 well, I'm probably going to do 3 more now since I messed this up. 3 more pockets or 3 more tags. Sorry. 3 more tags to put in here. And then that'll be that. I love how this is off. This is up a little bit from everywhere else. I just love it. It's so cute. So that'll go. You know, when we get to the inside, it'll go with our cover somehow. Wherever we decide to put it. So that's one thing. And then I have this little guy. I technically could do a belly band on him too. And then I have another idea. I'm going to use this glue because the Fabri-Tac is really bleeding in. And like my pocket sizes are the minimum. Oh, I forgot to distress it. Well, I hate when I do that. Okay. It's a little bit better. And then where did that other little here? I think I want to add, well, let me see if I can even trim these corners. I can. Boy, this thing handles itty bitties. So I have this little guy, and I think I'm going to, well, wait, I'm going to distress him, and then I'm going to put him right on the top of the belly band. I'm glad so many of you could come and see me today. I know I'm usually on at 3 o'clock. And the giveaway we are doing next week, and I will have a time for it come next week. I wanted to wait till we got through our journal. So if you want to share this out, sprinkle it out. I have to stop saying that. It's a very bad habit of mine. Just put in the comments that you did, even if it's on a replay. And then you're going to get entered to win the whole scrapbook. I have an extra one. Let me say I accidentally ordered 2. So, um, you get the prints that I made to go in this, like the centerpiece, and then you also get the whole script. There's 3 pages of each of these prints that we're using. I just saw another one I want to pull out for the next thing we do. Yeah. So, if you sprinkle, so I think I'm going to let these dry. Think about the tag on here. And then maybe on Monday too, we can incorporate this stuff somewhere. I just love this. It's so crazy. Probably not on that. Probably better on the black, which I just covered up. Okay, guys. It's 12 by 12 single-sided. It's the Paper Studio. It's pearl. It's pearlescent cardstock. It's gorgeous. 3 each of 10 designs. Hobby Lobby. It's beautiful. And fall is right around the corner. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but that is the truth. And we will need our oranges and our fall harvest colors. I think so too. I love it. All right. So I can do this. Okay, so I'm done for today. And thanks for all coming in when I was here early today than regular time. I appreciate all of you. And again, if you are watching the replay, let me know you're here and sprinkle out still if it's on the replay. I'll catch your name and enter you in the drawing. All right. So you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you Monday, probably at 10 a.m. I will verify that on Sunday. Okay. Bye, guys.